Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, bringing you non-conference boys high school hockey featuring the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights at home, taking on Andover. The Huskies 2-1 on the year, Red Knights 2-0. We were here for their opening night when they beat Armstrong Robbinsdale 6-1. Since then, they beat Edina 3-1 just this past Saturday, and now tonight, Andover out of the Northwestern Suburban Conference. And I gotta comment as we look at McElroy, number 35, Mason McElroy. He's given up 2 goals all year long. Just game 3 of this 2023-2024 seasons. My name is Robert Christensen. That's the goaltender for Andover. Number 1, Cash Cruitt. Face off in the middle. Red Knights in white and red, going left to right, and we're underway here from the rec center. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, and the puck now in the Benilde zone. Played first on the near side by Nicholas Johnson, now at mid-ice. Crossing the line, number 9, that's Dylan Popane. Now the puck behind the net. And it comes all the way out as no one was there at the corner. That's going to be an early icing. No, they wave it off. Now the Red Knights behind the net, played by number 2. That was Carter Callan. And now they'll try to break it out. Callan gets it ahead to number 9, Dylan Popane. Now all the way back into the Andover zone, getting there first for the Red Knights was Caleb Koski. And now Andover gets it back out to mid-ice and is picked up into the Benilde zone by number 22. That was Keaton Coe, and a whistle will stop the play. And that stoppage comes with 16:07. And there is the head coach for the Red Knights, Ken Pauley. I think he's been around for 32 years. Now our corner camera, unique to ParkTV 16 Sports, gets that face-off. Face-off controlled by the Red Knights. Now back pass gets interfered with inadvertently by the referee. And now all the way into the Andover zone. And that is going to be an icing call, just barely, as the Andover player, number 24, got there first and paid the price. Casey Rogers. There's the coach for the Andover Huskies, Mark Manny. They come out of a very powerful North Suburban Conference. This is a good matchup tonight. Andover, growing high school, and that puck makes it all the way back into the crease to McElroy, and he is able to eye it down. And now some pushing and shoving as we get a look at McElroy from the corner camera. So no score here early on, 15:49 to go. So you look at that replay, and the puck came in unhindered right to McElroy, but that shows his great concentration, doesn't it? Now face off to the left of McElroy, again won by the Red Knights as they try to clear the puck along the boards. Kept in though by number 9, KJ Sauer. Now a backhanded pass right in front as the Andover Huskies being a little bit pesky as the Red Knights try to break it out. And the puck goes into the Andover zone. In there first for the Red Knights, that's Cameron Kirschner. Now Andover behind the net. That's number 24 with it, Casey Rogers. Red Knights putting on the forecheck. And now they come back away with it in the corner, digging for it. That's number 10, AJ Ulrich. Now Andover breaks it out to neutral ice, only to be intercepted by number 2, Carter Callan. Now Callan to Kirschner. He dumps it into the corner as he'll change on the fly. Andover gets there first as they try to break out. The forecheck comes in. Andover brings it along the boards on the near side by number 17. That was Caden Martin. Now the Red Knights, Kyle, number 28, breaks it out. And it's back into the Andover zone. And the goaltender misplayed it and was able to make a left pad save. A near disaster for the Huskies right in front of their own net. And it's always dangerous for the goaltender to leave that net. Things can happen so fast in hockey. Here's the replay. Watch this. He went back to play it, and then it misplayed off the boards, and it was right in front. That would have been called a disaster, and the Andover Huskies And goaltender Cash Cruitt gets away with that one. Face off to Cruitt's right. 14:30 to go. No score here. First period. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Puck kept in nicely by the Red Knights. Number 3, Minor. Shot from the point. Deflected in front. Now rebound into the near corner. Getting there first for the Red Knights. Number 6, Mason Stenger. Oh, there was a penalty. Sorry, I missed that. There was a tripping call. I didn't see that. So Red Knights in the power play, and they get the goal on the rebound. It's going to be credited to number 21, Benjamin Norris. Here's the replay, the wrist shot. Cruitt makes, and look at Norris in midair with the cross stick. It was below his shoulders, or it would have been a high stick. But my goodness, what great eye-hand coordination by Norris right there. You know, the last time I was here at the opening night, there were 2 goals by the Red Knights where they were jumping in midair and flying through the air getting goals, and now that goal is just as unique as Benjamin Norris. I wouldn't want to play darts with Benjamin Norris. That sort of eye-hand coordination in that moment. Here's the
scoring.
The announcer.
4th of the season for number 21, Ben Norris. Credit the assist, number 3, Mason Minor, and number 6, Mason Stenger. Time of the power play goal, 2:58. Norris, his 4th of the year on the power play from Minor and Stenger at 2:58 for the Red Knights.
That goal comes with 2:58 remaining. Norris from Stenger and Minor. That is Norris's 4th goal on the year and only their 3rd match of the year. Red Knights off to a great start this year. I was looking at the state rankings, and they're not yet ranked. I'm not quite sure why. The girls are ranked, I think, 5th in the state, but the boys off to a great start here. And Andover traditionally is a big-time athletic school, so this is a big-time game here for the Red Knights as they shoot the puck into the Andover zone and an aggressive forecheck. But here comes Andover. That was a beautiful pass right at center ice to number 28, and now a whistle. That was Luke Babineau that took that pass. And we're gonna get a trip on the Red Knights, and they will suffer their first penalties. We look at the replay right there. You know, it's debatable, isn't it? I mean, he sort of hit him at his body level. I'm not sure that's a real trip. It looked bad, but you'd have to judge for yourself at home. But nevertheless, it's going to be a 2-minute penalty. So now Andover down 1-0. That penalty comes with 12:38 remaining. 2 minutes on the board. And the Red Knights, number 9, Dylan Popane in the box.
Minor penalty says to the Red Knights, number 9, Dylan Popane, 2 minutes tripping. Time 4:22. Popane of the Red Knights tripping.
I thought he hit him on the thigh. I don't know if that's a trip if you hit him on the thigh or higher, but nevertheless, that was the call. Now in the zone, Mulaney comes right in and shoots a wrist shot, goes wide left. Andover now looking at an opportunity to tie it up. Now Mulaney in the near circle on the near side, gets it to the point to number 3, that is Stringfellow. Now to the far side, good pass to Brooks Cogswell. Cogswell now delays getting rid of it, gets hit from behind. The Red Knights trying to take it away, and now Andover comes with it in the slot. The return pass, and what a great defensive play by number 24, Jack Anderson. Otherwise out on a great move, and now a great play there, right at the blue line by number 10, A.J. Ulrich, forces Andover back to neutral ice to get back on side. 58 seconds remaining in the player advantage, 11:30 to go in the first period. Our score 1-0, you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Now the shot comes in hard, rebounds back behind the net. Now in the far corner, Andover looking for their first shot on net in the power play. There's 38 seconds remaining in the player advantage, and now the Red Knights clear the puck for the first time. 30 seconds to go in the player advantage, 11:07 to go, first period. Our score 1-0. Now Andover will break out. Outlet pass along the near boards, played by number 10, that is Crosby. Perry comes all the way in. Red Knights try to thwart that. Now Andover comes away with it in the corner. That is number 28, Babineau. Babineau at the point to Rogers. His shot deflected in front, rebounds to the other side of the point. Now behind the net, and both teams are at full strength. That was a pretty... No shots on goal. Now a 2-on-1 break, and the wrist shot taken by Stenger misses the upper left-hand corner, hard off the backboards, and the rebound came all the way to center ice. Now back into the Andover zone. So our score remains 1-0, and look at the hit along the near boards by number 16. I gotta describe that. Nick Palmer. Now Norris, who had goal number 1. Nice backhanded pass to the wing to number 17, Koskis. He gave it back. Andover there to thwart that play. These teams are hitting each other hard, big time. Andover, look at the shot there given by number 9, Dylan Popane. And the puck comes all the way back to McElroy behind the net as he stops it. Icing was waved off, and we're under 10 to go. In fact, we're approaching 9.5 to go. Quick paced first period here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Now into the corner. Andover takes it back, and it somehow ends right back to the goaltender, Cash Cruitt. As he hands it to the referee, our clock stopped with 9:26 to go, and we got a great crowd on hand here. Parking lot full as usual, so look at Koski skate up the ice. All right, face off to the right of Cash Cruitt. Wrist shot in front, deflected, and gloved by Cruitt, sophomore goaltender. And I don't know what his dimensions are, so to speak, but he's a tall person. Just by my eyesight, takes up a lot of space in that goal. Red Knights have already beaten him once as we approach 9 minutes to go. Now, that was a beautiful backhand pass by Anderson off the boards. Perfectly timed, got it to number 11, Cameron Kirshner. Now right in front, trying to jam it in, spinning around the Red Knights. Puck now loose, comes into the near boards. Jack Anderson there to put the pressure on. Red Knights very aggressive on the forecheck. Puck still loose in the corner. Elbows get up there, pushing and shoving, and Andover comes away with it nicely. And look at that lead pass ahead. Oh, and the pass across just missed the mark for Andover as number 20 diving for it, Caden Belisle. Now the Red Knights on the other side, and that shot is got off by Miner, and Cruitt made the save. And now in front, Stenger. No, excuse me, that was number 10, Ulrich to the corner. It's amazing, these players' peripheral vision, right? I mean, they make these passes, and that's because they can see out of the corner of their eyes like no one's business. Now the Red Knights into the corner, intercepted, nice back check by Andover, and now it comes all the way down. They wave off icing. Stenger gets there first. Both teams change on the fly. Now the puck out to neutral ice. Picked up by number 20 for the Red Knights, Moser. Moser now tries to play it into the corner behind the net. Andover there to take it over. Now Moser with a quick pass ahead to number 15, Quirk. Quirk now gets it intercepted by number 23 for Andover. That is Pardo. Pardo now skates it all the way in the Red Knight zone, and now they have it. That's number 25 with it, Jack Murphy. Andover keeps it in. Good, even play. Besides the goal by the Red Knights, very even. Although, I will say this, it's not so even on the shots on goal, so I might have to check that comment. Red Knights have an 8-2 shots on goal lead, so clearly they are dominating. But somehow it feels a little bit more even than that, and I can't give you an objective reason for that. But here comes the oh my goodness. Nice defensive play by Andover as the Red Knights had a head of steam there, and they were able to take it back. Now the puck played against the near boards as they outlet it, and the Red Knights keep it in. They're going to call an offside, and that stops the clock. Already there's only 6:40 remaining in period number 1. And there's that wrist shot just over Cash Cruitt and the crossbar. Face off now outside the blue line. Controlled by the Red Knights, 6:37 to go, first period. And this is one of the fastest hockey periods I've ever experienced. And it's great. Clean play by both teams. Really good play here. Here comes number 3 for Andover. Landon Stringfellow gets it taken right back by number 28. That is Kyle. And look at that. A goal by the Red Knights. Kind of a fluke goal, isn't it? Wallstrom, number 29. Let's see how this one transpired. Wallstrom, did he get a ricochet off the corner? He did. It came right out, and it went off Cruitt into the net. My goodness. I'm going to say this is a theme for the Red Knights this year. Their goals are more creative and interesting than I have seen ever. Game 1, guys are flying through the air like the Wallenda brothers, making goals. The first goal was with the half stick in the midair, and now it's 2-0. And that was a carom off that corner. And it pays to know your home rink because all hockey rinks have weird angles and rebounds. Here's the announcement.
Nick Wallstrom.
Gotta be unassisted, right?
Single assist, number 14, Grayson Quirk. Time 10:45. Wallstrom, his first varsity goal from Grayson Quirk at 10:45 for the Red Knights.
So that ball that puck ricocheted off the corner and caught goaltender Cash Cruitt. I almost need to see that again, Paul, if we have a second. Paul, our producer, I don't know. We don't, that's fine, but that was bizarre. Nevertheless, 2-0 Red Knights. They lead shots on goal 9-2, and there's 5:37 to go in period number 1. Red Knights with a 2-0 record early. And they beat Edina, and that's always a big deal, isn't it? All right, now interception in the Andover zone, played by number 10, A.J. Ulrich. He gets skated off the puck. Andover trying to recover after that fluke goal. That cannot feel good for the visiting Huskies. And right in front, and the backhanded shot by number... Sometimes I can't see their numbers very well. They're tucked up, but that was a nice backhanded rebound. And this time, Cash Cruitt with a nice save there. So here's this replay, number 11, Cameron Kirshner, and right in front, number 18, Junior Podine, almost able to stuff it with the backhand right around the corner, but this time Cash Cruitt rises to the occasion to make the save. Now Andover in their own zone, under 5 to go, period number 1, intercepted and shot right back by the Red Knights. And this has been a very physical game so far. These teams are hitting each other, and they're all clean hits. It's a really good hockey game, no question about it. No matter what team you're rooting for, well-played hockey. Andover now in the corner, having difficulty clearing the puck out of their own zone, and now they try to outlet it on the near side. That's to number 17, Caden Martin, and they do get it all in the Red Knight zone. No icing on the call, but getting there first for the Red Knights, that's Carter Callan. Now picked up by Stenger. Stenger brings it up the middle of the ice. Outlet to Norris on the right side. He brings it across the blue line in the corner. Centering pass gets deflected by the goaltender, Cruitt. Now into the far corner. And Andover's number 7 picks it up. That is Brody Manelli. Now at mid-ice, intercepted by the Red Knights, Nick Palmer. Palmer now gets it to number 17, Koski. He gets it over to Stenger. Stenger hits Norris again on the right wing. He brings it across the line into the corner. He's got some space and some speed. Looking, and he tried to get it across rink to Nicholas Johnson. Misses the mark. Puck loose now into the corner. Now Andover breaks it out with number 10. That is Crosby Perry. Perry with the pass over to the right side of the quick shot, and McElroy saw it the whole way, didn't he? That is senior leadership by McElroy. Watch, he saw it coming, didn't he? There's the pass, he saw the winger, and look at McElroy, look, adjusts, comes right over, closes that angle, and makes the save. But a face-off to McElroy's left comes with 3:26 to go, period number 1. Face-off ostensibly controlled by Andover, but they can't keep it in the zone, and they got to regroup at mid-ice. Now shot in by number 23. That is Anthony Pardo. Red Knights take it right back. Outlet pass. Now picked up by Miner. He loses it to number 10, Perry. And they shoot it right back in. That's a shot on goal as McElroy was ready for it. He kicks that one to the corner. Now an outlet pass to the near side to number 3, Miner. Miner brings it all the way into the Andover zone. Still in the zone, playing it along the near boards is Kirschner. Ulrich tried to pass it over to Podine. Now along the boards on the far side. Andover takes it back, number 9, KJ Sauer, and he brings it all the way in. It wasn't strong enough for icing. Getting there first, Jack Anderson. Nice spin move on defense. Tries to outlet the pass, but kept in by number 9, KJ Sauer. Nice job for Andover, as we're now at 2:20 to go, period number 1. Andover down 2-0. They only have 3 shots on goal. Right in front, intercepted by Podine, and he clears the puck off the boards, and the Red Knights will do a full sail change. Andover tries to take advantage and get it back into the zone before they could change fully, and the Red Knights did get there in time. Carter Callan especially gets it first. Now they try to outlet it, kept in at the corner, now taken away. That is number 15. Weston Quirk coming right in, and he scores it. Number 15, Weston Quirk. Single-handedly, the senior forward intercepted that puck, beat the defender, then beat the intruder there and went near side and beat Cash Cruitt. Look at that goal. Doesn't get any better than that from our corner camera. He unloaded that shot like Peter Pistol Maravich, right from the hip. What a great individual effort there by Weston Quirk. Here's the announcement.
Season for number 15, Weston Quirk. Unassisted. Time 15:12. Quirk, his second of the season, unassisted.
Unassisted is an understatement. What Weston Quirk did there was truly amazing. He'll never, ever forget that goal, ever. That was amazing. And as I like to say, that goal is suitable for framing. Send it to all the recruiters. Single-handed goal by Weston Quirk. 3-0 Red Knights, 1:29 to go, period number 1. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're on location at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. Now behind the net, number 16, that is Nick Palmer. Fanning on it on his own zone, Nick Wallstrom. Andover trying to keep it in. And they do successfully, at least momentarily, along the far boards. That's number 17, Caden Martin. And at the point, number 7, Brody Manelli keeps it in for Andover. Andover still in the corner, and the Red Knights take it away. 1 minute remaining in period number 1. Andover now at mid-ice. That's number 11, Brooks Cogswell. And that is going to be an offside. I'm not sure I saw that. But logically, that's what it feels like. As I think we're going to have a face. Oh, no, they're going to put it in the corner. So I'm not sure what that call was. I will know what I'm sure of. There's 46.7 seconds remaining in period number 1, and the Red Knights are off to a spectacular beginning here in period number 1. They lead 3-0. There's Johnson, and there's going to be a penalty. So when I'm looking at my program and at other things, I don't always see everything. I apologize for that. So I'm not quite sure what this penalty, because I didn't see it. But nevertheless, Andover with a chance with 46 seconds to go, period number 1, with the player advantage. And right away, the Red Knights deflates their optimism. Winning that face-off is a killer for
Minor
Andover.
penalty assessed to the Red Knights
Here's
for
the
too many men on
announcement.
the ice at 16-14.
Oh, too many men on
Bench
the ice.
minor,
No
Red
wonder
Knights,
why I
too many
didn't
men
see it.
at
Not making
16-14. Penalty to be
excuses, of
served.
course. There's a centering pass. Well done by number 11, Cogswell. I'm not counting the players. That I can assure you. All right, here come the Red Knights on the power play defense. 15 seconds remaining. And as I was saying, that Brooks Cogswell's pass right through the crease was spot on. It just didn't work out for Andover. 5 seconds remaining. They're going to be on a player advantage unless they score in a second as we begin period number 2 when we come back. But after one complete from the rec center, our score, Red Knights 3, Andover 0. Come on back for period number 2. You are watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are streaming live on YouTube.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you could save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. You'll be happy you did. And just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
Welcome back. Look at that beautiful sheet of ice at the rec center as we begin period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We've got Benilde-St. Margaret's boys hockey taking on Andover, and there is your score after one complete 3-0. And again, this is our second boys Benilde hockey game this year on ParkTV 16 Sports, and I have seen incredible goals by this Red Knight team. If there's any other reason to watch, you don't even have to care about the Red Knights. These guys are scoring incredible goals, flying through the air, cross-checking pucks in midair into the net, and the last goal, ricocheting it basically off the corner, off the back of the goaltender and in the net. You will never see a goal like that. Well, maybe you will, but incredible stuff. Again, my name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Andover only has 4 shots on goal, so they need to find a way to generate some offense to get back in this one. They're not completely out of it, but they're down 3-0. And to their credit, they are going to begin period number 2 on the power play as the Red Knights, number 5, Nicholas Johnson, the sophomore, in the box for another minute and 14. So Andover, this is a critical part in the game for them, I would imagine. They'd like to take advantage here to start turning the momentum just a little bit. Okay, we're underway here. 17 minutes on the clock. Andover on the power play. 1 minute to go. Outlet pass to number 11. That is Brooks Cogswell. Now right in on McElroy was number 3, Landon Stringfellow. Didn't appear like he got a lot of wood on that shot. And now the Red Knights clear the puck all the way back down. 44 seconds remaining in the player advantage. The penalty occurring late in period number 1, carrying over to period number 2. Red Knights putting on aggressive forecheck, and now the wrist shot on the far side, taken by number 11, Kirshner. Now deflects out in front. 24 seconds, now picked up by number 11 for Andover, Brooks Cogswell. He sets up shot. Pass right in front. McElroy with the left pad save. Rebound comes right out, though, into the corner. Andover still trying to control. 10 seconds remaining in the player advantage, and the Red Knights clear the puck. And now they will change, and they are at full strength right now. And now the outlet pass to Jack Anderson as he shoots it right back into the Andover zone. Both teams at full strength, 15:38 to go. Our score 3-0. Now Andover tries to clear the puck, kept him on the far side by Jack Anderson. Anderson, the senior defenseman, having a great year so far. Now the puck as Andover tries to clear it out, and they do to number 25. That is Jack Murphy, and he gets taken down from behind. No call on that play. And now a trip right in front by the Red Knights, and that call is not taken. And the Red Knights break it out to mid-ice, number 17. That is Koski, and now an offsides call. Koski goes down to the ice. But look at this right here, coming in. Great defense by Stenger. Look at the speed he showed, closing the gap in lightning speed there, because it appeared that number 25 for Andover, Jack Murphy, had a clear breakaway, but look at the speed of the Red Knights. And you know what they say in sports, speed kills, and it certainly did right there. All right, now play back underway. We're under 15 minutes to go. Andover now in their own zone, tries to clear it out, and they do get it to mid-ice. Red Knights, though, putting on a great defense as they take it back away. Number 20, Liam Moser, gets it into the Andover zone. And Moser tries to stop it, but comes out from the far boards onto the stick of number 27, Rocco Gorwowski for Andover, but it's taken quickly away by the Red Knights as they clear the puck, and there's going to be a whistle and an icing call, I would believe, and that'll bring the puck or did it go out of play? Yes, it did. That's what it was. I didn't see the icing, so it went out of play. Face-off will be to Mason McElroy's left. He's only faced 5 shots, but he's steered them all away. His team leads 3-0, 14-18 on the clock. Face-off controlled by the Red Knight Stenger as he skates it out. Now he tries to loft it to mid-ice, and I think it went off. Did he loft it so high into the ceiling? I think he did, and that stopped the clock and brought a whistle, and now a face-off to McElroy's right. 14-11 on the clock, second period. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We are streaming live on YouTube. Andover tries to keep it in the zone, unable to do so, but backhanding it into the zone was Caden Belisle. Now the Red Knights. They got 3 goals in period number 1, but so far in period number 2, no shots on net. Both teams basically playing to a draw. Red Knight goes down, but it looks like it was on his own accord, no call. Now onto the near corner, kept in by Andover. Number 11 with it, Brooks Cogswell. Now almost taken back by Junior Podine for the Red Knights. Now pass to the point, gets all the way through, and it's on goal as Cash Pruitt backhands it out. And good forecheck by the Red Knights. Cameron Kirshner, are they aggressive? Now Kirshner has it again. This Red Knight team is relentless on the forecheck, like I have never seen. Now all the way back out into the neutral zone, and Andover really struggling right now. And the Red Knights out to mid-ice. Ulrich, look at the pinpoint passing, the backhander to Kirshner just behind him. Gives a little bit of a nudge to the Andover's number 20, Belisle, and it comes all the way out to neutral ice and behind McElroy as number 3, Miner, goes down. It looked like he just slipped on the ice. Now right in front, a wrist shot from number 3, Landon Stringfellow, and it goes out of play, deflected. And that was a great scoring opportunity, wasn't it, for the Andover Huskies? And it goes out of bounds. There will be a face-off to Mason McElroy's right here. And he got rid of it quickly, which I thought was good, and it was deflected, almost tipped in by number 22, Keaton Coe, the sophomore. And unfortunately for him, as we watch number 9 for the Red Knights, Dylan Popine, come right into the doorstep as he gets the puck poke checked off his stick. 12:19 to go, period number 2. At mid-ice, number 21's Benjamin Norris. Norris got goal number 1 tonight. Now Andover breaks it out. That's number 3 on the far side. Langdon, Stringfellow. He takes a wrist shot from a tough angle and from a distance, and McElroy easily scoops it up with his glove, and that stops the clock as he holds on to it with 12:03 to go. There's Coe working hard on that left side. There's Palmer with Johnson as both teams change on the stoppage. Again, 12:03 to go, period number 2. Our score 3-0. Outlet pass to the near boards to number 15, Quirk. And I gotta say this, his goal was a quirky goal as it ricocheted basically off the corner. If you're just joining this broadcast, if it's on delay, go back, scroll back, rewind back, and watch Quirk's goal. And watch all of them. They've all been amazing tonight by the Red Knights. Nothing pedestrian about any of them. Now here's Quirk. Wrist shot. Deflected by the right arm by Cash Truitt, the goaltender for Andover. Nice job by him. Now the rebound comes out to neutral ice. That's number 2 with it, Carter Callan. He'll dump it into the zone as the Red Knights will change. Now Andover behind the net. That's number 2, Drew Law. Law backhands it, intercepted by number 15, Quirk. He'll dump it into the zone and he'll skate off. Now behind the net, number 7, Brody Manelli. Intercepted at the point by Jack Anderson to the near side. Miner at the point. He'll skate in. Now he'll give it back, and Anderson on the one-timer, and Cash Truitt saw that one all the way. But what great hockey action as we look at the tall kid in goal for Andover as he makes that save with his left-handed glove. Great hockey action there. Face-off now in Andover zone to the right of Cash Truitt. I mean, I love the name Cash Truitt. You can't not love that name. And of course, it reminds me of the famous movie, Cash. Or was that Crash? Excuse me. I like the name Cash, though. All right, and Cash makes a Cash-like save with his right pad. But right in front, Anderson with a bullet from middle point. Goes wide left. Rebound right in front. Puck still loose. Andover finally gets it out to neutral ice. And what a great scoring opportunity for the Red Knights. And now it gets tipped in by Kirshner. And Andover gets there first behind the net. That was a dangerous pass right in the crease. There's a broken stick in front. That will cause problems right in front. Going to the backhand from the goal line was number 11 for the Red Knights, Cameron Kirshner, and another save by Cash Truitt. Now off the boards, into the zone, number 18, Podine. He spins around, looking, pass, tried to get it ahead to Miner, couldn't quite connect. Rebounds off the backboards all the way back into the Red Knight zone, and getting there first is number 16, Palmer, for the Red Knights. Nice outlet pass to O'Reilly. Couldn't control the puck, but he does deflect it into the zone, and I think that was on purpose as he skates off as they change on the fly. That outlet pass by Andover, intercepted by Palmer. Palmer steers it back into the Husky zone. We're under 10 minutes to go. In fact, 9:20 to go in period number 2. No score here in period number 2, but again, fast-paced action, much like period number 1. Now behind the net, that is number 23, Anthony Pardo, and a whistle will stop the clock with 9:10 remaining here. And a face-off will come to the sophomore goaltender for the Huskies, Cash Truitt. Controlled by the Red Knights. On the far boards, both teams at full strength. That shot comes right across the crease, rebounds into the corner. Now getting there first, Palmer. Palmer now skates behind the net, backhands it back to number 21, Norris. Norris now backhands it back to number 17, that was Koski. Now behind the net, Red Knights controlling play basically all night long. And now at mid-ice, Stringfellow ahead to number 17, that is Martin. Martin now gets it taken away by the Red Knights in their own zone. That was number 5 on defense, Nicholas Johnson. Meanwhile, Andover keeps it in the zone. And they are looking for any kind of opportunity, and they do keep it in there as the Red Knights try to break it out. Now they have it. And that is number 9 with it. Dylan Popane, he comes right in, tried to get a shot off, but it was deflected by the defenseman, Drew Law, for Andover. Now right in the doorstep, centering pass, and Cash Cruitt saw that, corralled it with his stick, and smothered it with his left glove hand to stop that scoring threat. Right here, there was a quick opportunity, tried to give and go, and I thought that was good defense by the defenseman in front of Cruitt, number 2, Drew Law, as he pushed that Red Knight. Had he gotten through, that pass could have gotten through. Good defense by Andover there. 8:07 to go, face off to the left of Cruitt. Quick wrist shot by Sanger, he gives up a plumb rebound, puck still loose. Rebound comes out to the near boards. Now backhanded behind the net to number 27, Salmon. He gets it taken away by Andover's number 16, Giacomo. Now out to the center ice, chasing it again, number 16. And it's not Giacomo, it's Giacomini. Great name. There was a horse that won the Kentucky Derby named Giacomo, and his name is Giacomini. Now back in the Andover zone, taken back into the far corner by number 20, Caden Belial. Nice pass, chance for Andover, but look, not if you ask number 6, Mason Stenger, the senior captain. Man, this Benilde team is quick this year. They are so fast. Just when you think their opponent has an opportunity, that's the thing that stands out to me, is how quick this Benilde team is right now. All right, face-off just outside the blue line, controlled by Andover. Right there on the slot, and a nice play and a shot and a great save by McElroy. Andover, they are dangerous as Crosby Perry took that pass. Look at that spin around pass by number 11, Cogswell. But Mason McElroy, he was right there, had the angle played. That's senior experience. He can anticipate plays before they happen. I think that's called wisdom, right? In life experience, you can't substitute for it. All right, now here come the Red Knights. Up 3-0, 7 minutes to go, period number 2. All the scoring in period number 1 is Miner. Lets loose with a laser wrist shot. And Cash Cruitt makes the save with his left glove hand. There's Miner as he skates off, frustrated. And Cash Cruitt, boy, he gave up that unfortunate rebound. As we look at our camera corner, how do you not love this? You don't even see this angle in the NHL. They sell those seats, not here. And I think it's the greatest camera angles in sports. I really do. All right, now here comes. Anybody that's heard my broadcast know how much I love the corner camera, and I'm not going to stop talking about it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. All right, here comes Andover. As they flip it in, it's going to be icing. It is. And that'll stop the clock for with 6:32 remaining, period number 2. So if you're an Andover fan and you're joining us, glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. And Andover's playing much better. They haven't given up any goals here. And if you're an Andover fan, boy, they could use a goal, right? Just like Popeye could use some spinach, it would definitely give them a little bit of pep in their step. Red Knights trying to get goal number 2, and there is going to be a penalty. That's going to be a hook or a cross check coming against Andover. Judge for yourself. What's the penalty here? I would call that a hook. I thought the Red Knight players sold it really well, but it looks like Babineau is going to pay the price. No, Perry, number 10. What do you think? Yeah, you can't not call that, right? And look at our corner camera bringing you the closest action, and right off the face-off and the shot taken by Stenger from that right corner. Now Kirshner lost his blade, and look at Cash Cruitt with that left glove, just snapping that out of the air. Watch this save by Pruitt. On the one-timer by Stenger. Just snaps that out of the air with that left glove hand. Face off to his right. That's the 20th shot on goal by the Red Knights. Miner gets another one. That's going to be number 21. And Pruitt really settling in goal now. Here's the announcement on the penalties.
Time 10:39. Perry of the Huskies interference at 10:39. It's a Red Knight power play.
I don't agree with what they called that penalty. Interference. Looked more like a hook, if anything. Regardless, it's a 2-minute penalty, and now that shot, Stenger again from point-blank range at the blue line. Keeps it in with his left hand, plays it to himself, rebound after his wrist shot. They try to stuff it in. Diving there for Andover to save it was Drew Law. And the goaltender's lost his stick. Puck's still alive. His stick is to the left. You got a goaltender without a stick here. Red Knights looking, and now a whistle as the goal came off its mooring. And I'm not sure what caused that, but watch right here. There's the stick of Pruitt. Look at Law dive to save it. Then the stick comes loose. Chaos abound. And now the clock is stopped with 5:12 to go in period number 2. And that's all going to result in a face-off outside the blue line. So they must have blamed the Red Knights for pushing that goal off the net. And the punishment is you don't get to have a face-off in the zone. Nevertheless, they do win the draw as we approach 5 minutes to go in period number 2. Now the Red Knights look at Ulrich with the juke at mid-ice. Brings it all the way in behind Cash Pruitt. They're still on the power play for another 32 seconds. The cross-wing pass to the near side. Koski misses the mark. And what a great job there by Andover's number 11. That was Brooks Cogswell as he drills it all the way down the ice. Now the Red Knights to Jack Anderson. They wave off the offsides right in front. Pruitt with the save and another save. 2 in a row with his left pad. Puck still loose, and the shot goes wide left by Popane. Now behind the net, Red Knights with 3 seconds remaining in the player advantage, trying to take advantage of the one-timer. Pruitt brings that one save out. Rebound in front. Both teams at full strength. And now the Red Knights still with a chance right in front of the goal. And a bang-bang play. That was number 9, Popane, to number 17, Caleb Koski. And that's going to be a full-strength goal. There's Koski, but the pass, look at this bang-bang play. And the one-timer beats Cash Pruitt. And the Red Knights lead 4-0. Watch this from the corner camera. Look at his head up. And the pass and the no-look pass. You know how a quarterback looks off a defender? That's exactly what happened there. He looked off the goaltender. They had eye-to-eye contact, and that pass was made without him turning his head. And that split second, I think, made the difference and made that goal happen. What a goal for the Red Knights. Their first in period number 2. They lead 4-0. And the shots on goal are devastatingly opposite. Red Knights 27 shots on goal as we watch McElroy make his 8th save of the night, and that was perfect timing as I was just talking about the shots on goal. And there's McElroy and the Red Knights cruising here with 3:40 to go, 4-0 lead. They have 19 more shots on goal over Andover. All right, play back underway as we approach the waning moments. Here's the announcement on the goal.
Second goal of the season for number 17, Caleb Koski. Credit the assist, number 9, Dylan Popen.
Shot by
number
Palmer,
24, Jack
saved
Anderson.
by Pruitt.
Koski is second of the season from Popen and Anderson at 12:50 for the Red Knights.
Koski from Popen and Anderson, and now here are the Red Knights with a 4-0 lead. Koski, centering pass, tried to lead it ahead to number 21, Norris. Just a little bit in front, and the clock is stopped with 3:04 to go. You don't have to be a fan of the Red Knights to enjoy this hockey. Honest to goodness. This is great stuff. All right, now face off to the left of Cash Cruitt. Red Knights control, both teams at full strength, just under 3 to go, period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. That shot from the point, high off the boards, behind the net by Stenger. Rebound, though, gets back to Stenger. Stenger, another wrist shot right on net. Crowd in front, rebound, comes behind the net. Red Knights still controlling in the zone. Number 11 with it. Kirschner gets double teamed in the corner, and Andover's number 10 comes away with it. Crosby, Perry, only to be kept in by Stenger. How good is number 6? Stenger. Mason Stenger, the senior captain. Big time defenseman out there for the Red Knights. And it's not just the scoring, just little things like that, keeping the puck in. A huge physical presence out there. Now the Red Knights. Number 11, Kirschner with a quick wrist shot, gets deflected in front, caroms off Cruitt's pad, and now the Red Knights still controlling. And now they are really dominating the play here, aren't they? Now they break it in from the near corner. It's been a while since Andover has had the puck into the Red Knight zone, and now Stenger, there he is again. Bats it down with his left hand behind the net. Not only is it seems like a formidable physical presence, he's incredibly quick out there. Dangerous combination for the opponents. Now, oh my goodness, Miner just tried to put one on net. It was like a bouncing ball, like the shortstop with a short hop, and almost beat Cash Cruitt. Now there's another chance, this time by number 14. There are 2 quirks on the Red Knights team. I should distinguish that. That was Grayson Quirk. The goal that caromed off the corner, and again, I will urge anyone that wants to watch a cool goal. It's almost TikTok worthy, and I have never seen TikTok, but that's a TikTok goal, isn't it? Paul, I think you should put that on TikTok. All right, Paul's our producer. Best in the world. Okay, now here comes Andover with a minute to go. Ricochets it off the boards all the way in, and oh my goodness, look at this. Now the frustrations. They are human beings and people get frustrated. But that's a save by Stenger, or excuse me, Mason McElroy, and that might have been his most difficult save of the night. I would agree with the Red Knights. You know, number 17, Caden Martin got in there a little close, but it's incumbent on the defense to make sure he knows that is not a cool thing, and Andover would do the same thing. One of the things that makes this sport great, all these little things. All right, now, outlet pass by the Red Knights, kept in by Law, right on McElroy, and he makes his 10th save of the night. 42 seconds remaining, now right in front. Intercepted, though, by Red Knights, Dylan Popane. Popane comes in, tried to get it to the right, but nobody home except Andover Huskies. Now they take it back with 31 seconds to go in the period, and the quick wrist shot almost fooled McElroy. And now a whistle away from the play from the referee, and I'm not clear on what that was for, but the net result is going to be a face-off to Mason McElroy's right. 25.3 seconds remaining in period number 2. All right, stepping in was number 10 for the Red Knights, A.J. Ulrich. He wins the draw. Outlet pass back to Ulrich. 17 seconds to go. Red Knights, Kirschner with a backhanded across the crease into the near corner. Ulrich gets there again first. That just tells you the speed, right? He took the shot and he gets his own rebound as he skates across to the near side. Big time team speed by the Red Knights. And now a whistle will stop the clock with just 1.2 seconds remaining in period number 2. As we look at a pretty satisfied Benilde Red Knights bench. They're leading 4-0. Last second. And there's the face-off and the buzzer. That'll signal the end of period number 2. And after 2 complete, the Red Knights dominate 4-0. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Come on back for period number 3. This is great hockey.
While serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire. The fighting was so intense, the medevac chopper was barely able to land. In the hospital, I was given a 5% chance to live. It's a good thing math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I talk to kids about dealing with life's struggles. I tell them, with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
I know that some struggles are big and some are small, but they're all struggles, and you have to learn to get through them. With support from DAV, more veterans like me can live their best life. And as a new father, I have one more reason to keep on keeping on. My victory is being there for the next generation.
Adam Alexander, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports. That's our corner camera as we are about to begin the 3rd period. And look at our score. The Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights coming in with a 2-0 record after beating Edina. Hey, the camera's on me. How you doing? I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. Let's watch the game. Glad again you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Our score 4-0. Red Knights have only given up 2 goals all year. Tonight, Mason McElroy has the replay going. And our face-off, and we're underway in period number 3. The question is, can Andover get on the board? And there was Cash Pruitt somewhere to the left of the net, almost caught off guard there. Now here comes Norris. He got the scoring going, and now to begin the game with the first goal of the night, now kept in by Stenger. I am always impressed by number 6 Stenger. Now here comes Andover, and that's going to be offsides. And there looks like it could be a little bit of extracurricular activities. Quickly, the referee was over there as we look at Ken Pauley, the coach of the Red Knights. You know, if you're a coach, you're never relaxing until the game is over. No lead is safe. As play back underway, 16 and a half to go here, period number 3. Backhanded pass intercepted by Mason Miner. Outlet pass successfully given to number 18, Junior Podine, as he backhands it in behind the net. Cash Pruitt, the goaltender for Andover, plays it to the near boards and successfully out. Now number 7 for Andover's Monelli gets it into the zone. Miner goes down, no call on that play. And now the Red Knights come out with it. That is number 11, Kirshner, with the backhand to the left side. Miner, wrist shot behind the net, rebound now picked up by number 7, Monelli for Andover. Now the Red Knights take it right back. They have just been dominating puck possession all night long. 31 shots on goal to 11 is the key stat tonight, other than the 4 goals, which is the most key stat of any sports event, the score. But look at the shots on goal, just shows you the dominance of the Red Knights tonight. And that puck gets shot in by Andover, and that's going to be an icing, and that'll stop the clock with 15:18 to go. There we see some of the crowd there, and McElroy in the background, just keeping himself, you know, that would be the hard part for any goaltender of any sport when your team is dominating an offense for so many minutes. You know, your mind can wander there without that activity, and that is a skill that is a big thing. I mean, there's Mason McElroy. He's not on our cameras. We look at that face-off, but there he is, all by himself, and you never know when they're going to come. And here they come now. Good defense there at mid-ice by Palmer, as he kept the Andover player from being able to skate freely with that puck. Now it's shot in. There's McElroy. Nice job stopping that puck. Now the outlet pass to the near side. Misses the mark. Tried to get it ahead to Liam Kyle. And Andover shoots it right back into the Red Knight zone. Only picked up by Nick Palmer. Now he gets into the far boards to Weston Quirk, who had the quirkiest goal I've seen, maybe ever. Now back into the Andover zone. Getting there first is the Huskies, number 24, Casey Rogers. Intercepted by Weston Quirk. And it almost tipped in by the Red Knights' 28, Liam Kyle. Good save there by Andover's goalie, Cash Pruitt. Now the puck comes all the way back into the Red Knight zone. Mason McElroy comes out of the crease to save that. And now starts the outlet to Kyle as he tips it ahead to Koski to be intercepted by Stringfellow. And now to Cogswell, number 11 for Andover, coming in with a tight angle. And that shot goes hard off the corner boards and ricochets all the way back to the Andover zone. Cash Pruitt plays it to the near boards to number 22 for Andover. That is Keaton Coe. Now back in the Red Knight zone. That's number 2 with it. Callan, along with Koski, skates it into the Andover zone. Into the far corner, getting there first, number 10 is Cosby Perry. Perry trying to get it out, and along with his teammate, number 22, Coe, gets it back into mid-ice, and the Red Knights, number 9 there to interfere was Dylan Popane. Down goes Coe for Andover, now picked up by Mullenny, number 7 for Andover as he fights with Stenger. Stenger gets into the far boards. Look at that great play by number 6 Stenger. Just that little thing, just really well done. Now into the corner. Andover comes back away. They've got a 2-on-2, maybe a 3-on-2 break at least momentarily. Cogswell beats the defender in the quick wrist shot, and McElroy makes the glove save. Great hockey action there. Here's our corner camera. Look at that crossover. I do a lot of basketball. That was my favorite sport growing up. It's what I played best. And that's like a crossover dribble. I don't know what you'd call that in hockey, a crossover. But he did a nice job, and so did Mason McElroy with that glove save. His 12th save of the night, 13:02 remaining in period number 3. We're at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. We're streaming live on YouTube. ParkTV 16 Sports. You can always go to the website or on YouTube and watch the replay. And now we're going to get an interference call. And number 3 here is, I don't know, how is that interference? To me, and I think he's arguing, there's a lawyer to be had. He's coming over, hey, I want to talk, I want to argue my case. Yeah. It looked like a shoulder-to-shoulder check. I mean, the definition of a check is interference, isn't it? Just my opinion, but nevertheless, Andover on the power play.
Minor of the Red Knights, interference, 4:05.
Oh, right in front, McElroy with the save. He gave up a plum rebound, but the Red Knights right there to scoop it up. Look at Stenger. It seems like when he plays the puck, there's more pace on it. Just feels that way. Now kept in almost. Andover on the power play. 12:15 to go. Nice out backhanded pass right in front of the goal by Andover. Or is it? Yes, it is. This might be a corner camera replay. But from my angle up top behind the stands, that looked like a nice goal by Andover on the replay as McElroy gives up his first. He's only given up 3 on the year, and he's in his 9th period. They play a little Bob Marley to soothe the souls of the home Red Knight fans. 4-1 our score. Andover with 12 minutes to go. And here's the announcement on the score. Stringfellow from Cogdrift and Sauer gives Andover the first goal of the night. And you got to think with 12 minutes to go is Cash Cruitt able to eye that loose puck right into his glove to stop the clock and make the save. That's his 35th shot he's seen. He's made 31 saves, given up 4. And if I'm an Andover player, ever the optimist, there's still a lot of time. If they can get another quick goal and within 2, could shift the momentum. Certainly makes the game more competitive here with 12 minutes to go. Now here comes number 26 for Andover's. That's Gavin Sullivan. He gets the shot on net, forces Mason McElroy to make his 13th save of the night. And that'll bring a face-off in the Red Knight zone. And I can kind of tell from the body language of these Andover Huskies, they're feeling if they can get this next goal. Sports is such an emotional game, and momentum can shift, and it can make such a huge difference. All right, now puck. Coswell gets a shot off, deflected though by the Red Knights number 5, Nicholas Johnson, but Cogswell with it. Number 11, backhanded centering pass, tried to get it ahead to number 10, Perry. He tried to get it on net, but it went behind the net, and now on the far boards, and the Red Knights do try to clear it here. Both teams at full strength. Now behind, number 23, that is Pardo. He tried to backhand, but it's kept in by number 20, Liam Moser, and the Red Knights now back in control. Salmon in the corner, centering pass and a quick one-timer by Weston Quirk goes wide left. Ricochet off the rebound, now right in front, and they're gonna call a high stick. That puck came in a little high, and the referee in the corner whistled it down. That was number 27, Taylor Salmon. Watch this. Puck got a little high, and that's blew it right there. Dickey played that above the shoulder, so that'll bring a face-off to the right of Cash Cruitt, controlled by Andover. Outlet pass, though, kept in at the point momentarily by Stenger, only to be taken back by Martin, number 17. And Stenger takes it right back. And he goes down hard, and he could be hurt as he's slow to get up in his own ice. And he does get up, it looks like he's gonna be okay. No, he is wincing in pain, and he skates off. Keep an eye on Stenger. I think he's gonna be okay overall, but he didn't feel well as he skated off after that play. 10 minutes to go here in period number 3. Andover trying to claw their way back in this before time runs out. Now an outlet pass and a 2-on-2 break. Lead pass ahead, and skating him off the puck was number 28, and now a whistle as the Andover player goes in hard to the boards, and he is also slow to get up. That is number 28 as he shakes it off. Luke Barbineau. Barbineau was trying to stop the play, and he comes in. They both get their arms up, and then he took a shot from behind there, right at the camera angle. And we are gonna have a penalty on that against number 10. AJ Ulrich, and here is the corner camera, and Ulrich right here. Oh, we're gonna miss it. I think I would call that roughing, but we'll see what they call it, and the referee, oh wait a minute, the Andover player is also in the box. Thanks for showing that to me, Paul Broden. So these might be offset penalties, roughing, just to keep it even, and now I see the referees. They're talking to both benches with 9:43 to go. They don't want this game to get chippy, but this may have started it right there. Ouch. Awkward play there. Stenger went down. He skated off in pain. And I'll look to see if he regains the ice. And then right here, Stenger. Great replay there. All right, now playback underway. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I'm just looking at the board. There's a 5-minute major against the Red Knights, number 10, A.J. Ulrich, in a 2-minute minor against number 28 for Andover, Luke Babineau. So the net result, if I know math, is a 3-minute power play for Andover. We got 9:14 to go. If they're going to get back in it, this is the time. Centering pass, deflected in front, rebound, and McElroy smothers the puck. And tempers are starting to fly as that stick gets thrown into the corner. And you can feel it all the way up here on the top of the stands, the tension and the frustration is starting to elevate. So it's incumbent on these referees to keep the lid on these kids. All right, now Andover controls the puck. Here is the announcement as McElroy makes another save.
Luke Gorowski, 2 minutes roughing.
So
And
2
for
minutes
St.
roughing.
Margaret's, number 10, A.J. Ulrich, 5-minute major for roughing. Time both penalties, 7:17.
I think I heard, so it's a 5-minute, hold on.
The Red Knights, Ulrich, 5-minute major roughing. Both the penalties at
So
7:17.
both are roughing calls. One is a minor roughing against number 28 for Andover, Luke Babineau, and a 5-minute roughing against number 10 for A.J. Ulrich. So a 3-minute power play for the Huskies. Meanwhile, shorthanded, that is Moser skating it all the way into the Andover zone. Turns back around, and now it gets on the stick of number 21 for the Red Knights, Benjamin Norris. And now ahead to Moser, and they're just going to try to skate this time off. They've got 3 minutes to kill here, and now Andover will get an icing call, which is unfortunate because they're on the power play. And now they will face a face-off in their own zone as we look at the stellar goaltender, the captain senior for the Red Knights, Mason McElroy. Less than a 1 goal against average so far. Now quickly off the rebound, and the rebound by Weston Quirk just goes over the crossbar. Golden opportunity there for the Red Knights to get up 5-1, and it would have been a shorthanded goal to boot. And now it's picked off by Koski as he comes in, and Pruitt came out and almost gave up another goal there. Dangerous play by the goaltender for Andover. You always got to get nervous. Those goaltenders, they like to skate out of the crease, and how can you blame them? They're so confined there, but they got to stay at home, and Stenger comes in. Looked like he got a little roughed up a few minutes ago, but he is clearly back and looking healthy, and now he has the puck. And there on the short end as he comes in with a short angle and forces the save by Cash Cruitt. And they are on the power play kill, and they are dominating even so. Right there, look at Weston Quirk from one knee. Just missed over the crossbar there. Great camera angle. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Best high school sports coverage in the state. All right, now here comes Andover. 7.5 to go, period number 3. Red Knights trying to go 3-0 to start the year, coming right in and splitting the defense nicely with a nice stick handling was Brooks Cogswell for Andover. There's Cogswell on the near boards. They have 2.5 minutes to go on the player advantage with 7:13 to go, and the one-timer by Koch gets deflected in front by number 11, Cameron Kirshner. And now a whistle as McElroy makes the glove save, and he's been getting a little more action here in the third. Now having faced 17 shots on goal, giving up only 1. Look at the lonely Red Knight in the penalty box, still serving out the 5-minute roughing call. Andover still 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go on the player advantage. And you gotta think if they're gonna have any chance to get back into it, psychologically, they need to score here, don't they, in the next 2. Intercepted by number 2. He saw it all the way. Carter Callan comes in. Rebound right in front. Nobody home for the Red Knights, and a rebound ends up on the stick of the Huskies. And now they'll skate out with it with 1:50 to go in the player advantage. And an offside call to add insult to injury for Andover. They just can't quite get it going here. be a face-off outside the blue line. 6:29 to go here in period number 3. That face-off comes all the way back on net. They're going to count that as a shot on goal, as they should. He needed to make the save. Now Perry dumps into the far corner. They'll try to play the rebound, getting there first with Mason Miner. He tries to slap it out of the zone, gets rejected right back in. And Belisle unable to keep it in along the near boards, and that'll cause the Huskies to have to regroup with 1:18 to go in the player advantage. Just under 6 to go in regulation. We're in period number 3. We're at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park, bringing you the best hockey action anywhere around. Here comes Andover. He's going to go down, and they're going to wave that off. Arguably, that they could have called it. Puck still ongoing here. 48 seconds to go in the player advantage, and now they're going to call the trip. And number 17 is going to get rung up. That's Caleb Koski. He looked back over his shoulder. Yeah, that's a hook, for sure. Or a trip. No question about that one. It's kind of like getting caught for speeding. You're hoping you saw the cop as you're blowing by him. Not that this has ever happened to me, of course. And then you look to see if they actually saw you. That's what that was. It's like, I know I did it, but did you see it? You look back, and the referee was like, yeah, I saw it. So now it's going to be a 2-player advantage for Andover, and we're going to have a timeout on the ice, the first one of the night. So slashing, they called that. Interesting. So here is the upcoming schedule for you Red Knight fans out there that are joining us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. And just by way of background, they did beat Robbinsdale Armstrong on opening night. We were here to bring you that 6-1 victory. Then they beat Edina on the road 3-1 at Braemar. Tonight, Andover, now Stillwater. So that's a bit of a jaunt. Good hour drive here from the western suburbs when you put it all together. And then they got Chaska at home, at Wayzata. Then Blake, another good rival, at Holy Family, Champlain Park, and a couple of home games. And then we're into the new year, 2024. St. Thomas, that's a big game. Circle that game. I don't know if we'll be there with ParkTV 16 Sports, but even if we're not, you should come to watch that. St. Thomas Academy, always a powerhouse in hockey, and the Red Knights team, they're showing promise. And I keep seeing that Edina score. Edina, much bigger school than the Red Knights. They beat them 3-1 early in the year, but that had to be a huge confidence boost. All right, now following the timeout, 2-player advantage for Andover for the next 39 seconds. Then they'll have a player advantage. Do the math for another, what, 120? Oh, they pulled their goalie. Thanks, Paul. So Andover doubling, tripling down now with a 3-player advantage. Wrist shot right in front. Oh, the rebound was right there, and they did get the second rebound. Putting it in, number 11 for Andover was Brooks Cogswell, and what a great move by the coach for Andover, Mark Manny, and now coming back off the bench. That was brilliant. There was the first shot, he fanned on it, number 28, Babineau, and then right there behind Miner. And look at the competitiveness of these teams. And our score now, 4-2, folks, with 5:01 to go. Here's our corner camera action. There was the fan on it, then it got behind McElroy, and he took a shot from Podine at the end, didn't he? Brooks Cogswell with the goal. We'll wait for the official replay, and they still have a 2-player advantage. Well, the clock says that, but they really just have one. All right, now, in fact, now both teams have full strength. That was a little confusing, and if I confused you at home, apologize for that, but it was a little confusing on the scoreboard. But the net result is Andover has cut the lead to 4-2. Now they have it loose in front, and the wrist shot and the rebound taken by Sauer, and that goes over the crossbar. So Andover not going away lightly here tonight as we are late in the third, and that wrist shot and the rebound right there for the taking for KJ Sauer, and he just missed the open net over the shoulder of McElroy, and the faceoff will be to McElroy's right. This game is not over. Now Miner in the corner, controlling the, oh, what a beautiful outlet pass. See, to me, that's just as beautiful as any goal. That was a great outlet pass, just what the Red Knights needed to alleviate the pressure as Andover was starting to feel their oats there a little bit. Now into the zone, Koski centering pass, 2 Red Knights there. Couldn't make it happen. Now on the far boards, Red Knights control at the point. Jack Anderson skates it, ricochets it off the board into the corner to Stinger. Here's the scoring play.
Brooks Coxwell. Assist number 24, Casey Rogers. Number 28, Luke Gorowski. Time 12:19. Coxwell, his second of the season.
Cogswell second on the power play for Andover. Our score still remains 4-2, and there's 3:34 to go, and now a penalty is going to come against Andover. Number 27, Rocco Gorowski, the senior forward. I didn't see it, but he knows that is an ill-timed penalty when you're trying to get back in it. Yep, he knows it. Knows it. So 2 minutes power play for the Red Knights, 3:33 to go, and that is gonna thwart any type of a comeback here for Andover, it feels like. When the power play is over, if they do kill it off, there'll just be 1:22 to go, and they'll be down to state to try to tie it. Here's the call. Holding, and I didn't see it, so I don't have any commentary on that, but I can comment on Stinger's wrist shot. Gets kick saved by Pruitt. Stinger, look at Stinger with his head up, sees the open man in the slot. That shot goes hard off the backboards. Now Stinger controlling the play. Look at that pass from Miner across wing. I played point guard in basketball in high school, and I love a good pass in any sport, and that was a great pass by Miner. Now Stinger, quick wrist shot, save in front, plum rebound, no one there for the Red Knights to take advantage, and Andover able to clear the puck. 48 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Miner gets there, 2:16 to go in regulation. Our score 4-2. Andover came in with a 2-1 record. Red Knights undefeated early on, looking to keep that intact tonight. Puck loose on the far boards. Miner now skates in the slot. Backhand, tough angle, but a great shot on net. Deflected and saved by Cash Pruitt, and now a whistle will stop the clock with 1:49 remaining in the third. 45 shots on goal by the Red Knights. There's Stinger with that blistering wrist shot. 16 seconds in the player advantage to the Red Knights. You know, they scored 3 goals in the first, 1 in the second, and Andover has shut them down since. So on defense, much improvement for the Huskies, but they still find themselves down 2 big goals here. And now the player advantage is over. Huskies at full strength as announced. And oh, that shot by 21 Benjamin Norris goes right through the crease. Dangerous play there, 1:21 to go. Andover needing to get possession of this puck to try to get a 3rd goal. Will they pull their goalie when they clear the zone? And they do. Pruitt looking into the bench. He's halfway out as the shot is played by Mullenny. Pruitt still in the net. They have not called him out. The puck comes all the way back into their zone. 1 minute remaining now. Andover quickly plays it back into the Red Knight zone, and now they'll make one last line change to try to score 2 here with 1 to go. Johnson, Koski plays it to near ice. Now coming in, Coe now gets there first. Weston Quirk chasing him. Kept in by Koski on the far side. Now it just comes out of the zone, but there first for the Red Knights is Miner. He'll backhand it into the Andover zone, and that is number 23, Anthony Trudeau. He gets the mid-ice. 27 seconds remaining in regulation. Weston Quirk now plays it off his stick into the zone. Koski picks it up, comes back around, and puts on a hell of a move. And they blow the whistle while that puck was loose. Right here, look at that drag play. Just ran out of room, didn't he? And there was the smothering puck. That was one great move by Koski. Sort of trailed the puck behind. Put the move on. Just ran out of ice, didn't he? 13 seconds remaining. Andover. They fought valiantly tonight, these Huskies. They came back, and now in offsides with 4 seconds remaining. What a game tonight. More unusual goals has been the theme of this Red Knights team. The Flying Red Knights, I want to call them. They've been jumping through the air, cross-checking pucks into the net, and tonight they win their 3rd as the fans rise to their feet in appreciation. And so for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Our final score, Red Knights 4, Andover 2. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.